let me tell you about the time I met Nova. I traveled a pretty good distance to meet this big-bodied beaut. All the way from the East Coast to Utah to pick this big beauty up. I wanted to get rid of the car I had as it was hard to get parts for. I heard this dealership had a very interesting selection of vehicles. I could also tell I was getting close when the world around me was starting to, for lack of a better term, chugging. But when I pulled up into the lot, I was met with exactly what I was told. An interesting selection of vehicles. Touring the lot, I saw many tuned vehicles staring right to the street. The road seemed pretty empty, so I imagined that they don't get a lot of business. They even had a scintilla. I really couldn't afford much here, but not wanting this trip to go to waste, I went to the cheap vehicles in the back. And that's when I saw her. I took her out for a quick drive, and I mean quick as the world around me was not having a great time. There was also someone else who had come to test drive a vehicle. You can tell he was someone else and totally not me because he was missing an article of clothing, as you can tell. He took off pretty quick, and I'm not exactly sure what happened to him as he never returned the vehicle. Happy with the car and not wanting to have this trip be a waste, I decided I would take it. I gotta admit, it was kinda sad to see my Ibishu Miramar immediately up for sale, and I hoped it would end up with someone that could actually take proper care of her. I was excited to get this new car home as I knew the potential this car had. I work at an auto shop, which is great because they also give me space to work on my own cars. After a while, I finally had Nova to where I wanted her.
Holy shit.
This is where things started to get weird. Whenever I got into the driver's seat, it was like everything went blank, and I would suddenly end up somewhere else. It was like I would be in a trance-like state. I would sometimes feel like I would remember glimpses of it. Those memories felt so visceral, where I felt like I was in a big accident. But I would always end up fine. This went on for a while. My colleagues told me I was showing up to work later, which I left the house at the same time every day. My tires always seemed to be worn, but just the back ones really. Then there were always the unexpected visits from the police, which they said they saw my car going sideways down the street. I don't know, these guys seemed kind of crazy. But they said I was crazy. So, I was very confused by a lot of what was happening.
Alright, thanks.
Thinking that it was some kind of possession, I felt I had to unfortunately let Nova go. There was a pickup for sale by the gas station near my job, so I decided to ask if he would take a straight trade. Nova for the truck. I knew it was a bad trade for me, but I had to get rid of what felt like a burden. He made no hesitation and said he would take the trade. It was hard to see her go, but it felt like it was something that had to be done. The benefits of having a truck, though, would be I can easily carry parts if needed. I can tow stuff with my hitch. And I could four-wheel if I wanted. The thing is, there was just something that just kept telling me I should do a little something to the old girl. It didn't take long for me to give into this voice. That's when Mitzi was born. And as quickly as she was born, she got into an immediate accident. Psych. When I got in the seat, I suddenly found myself at home. So it seemed I found myself in the same situation as I was in with Nova. Perhaps it was more than just possession from the vehicle. Maybe it was something that was just inside of me the whole time. For some reason, when I enter these modded vehicles, I just can't help myself but go sideways. I don't know if it's a defect with myself, or maybe it's just the drifter in me, but I just can't help myself from sliding my cars. There was something very weird about that dealership, though. Yo, obligatory end of video send-off. This video was more of an experimental video, which I wanted to try some things out on. That being said, I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, more to come. So, with that, you have a good one, and until next time, take it easy.